Hello, children. From last time, I was told that I was too excited. So, for this next product placement, I will not be as excited. Check out the Barnyard Bash poster with Charlie, Mia, Gomez, and this mystery animatronic. Well, it doesn't matter. This lassie, that's the name. And if you don't want a poster, why not get the sticker? I think it looks pretty good, you know. So why don't you go ahead and get that one? Hope you all have a pleasant day.
Before the video starts, I would like to ask that you guys subscribe to my channel, turn on the bell for notifications, leave a comment down below, and like the video. I would heavily appreciate it. Hope you enjoy. Kat?
Yeah.
I have wonderful news for you.
Cool, what's the news?
Well, congratulations, you've been moved up to a level 3 researcher.
Oh, wonderful!
Yes, you moved in the ranks quite fast, if I might add. What are you, 25, 26 now?
Yep. 26.
Yes, you moved up quite fast. Who knows, maybe you'll reach level 4 by the time you're 30. I did when I was 60.
Well, I don't know about that, but, you know, I'm really excited.
Yes, rather excited for you as well. I believe they should be sending your ID in the mail at some point. Either that or you can walk in and ask for it yourself, but still.
I'll probably ask after my shift today.
Of course, of course. How is he right now?
Last time I checked, he's just kind of sitting in bed.
Has he slept since then, or has it just been...
It's kind of an on and off thing.
I don't know if he has slept then. This does not exactly bode well, does it?
Not at all, and I'm not sure exactly what to do, because I don't think they want to meet with, anyone who can help with that.
True. I'm not exactly certain if we should send 999 in.
I don't think 999 can help with this one.
Yes.
This is a brain thing, so I'm not sure.
Well, actually, 999 does do things with the brain. It's just...
I mean, you know what I mean. Like, this seems like that would be like a temporary solution.
To a permanent problem? Yes.
Yeah, it's trauma.
What we need to do is not stop doing these tests on him. Those tests, anyways. What I believe we can do is something more humane.
You know, humane, yeah. I'd rather do humane tests.
Yes. He appears to
Figure
love
out exactly what's
exercising, though I'm assuming that's because he has nothing else to do.
Yeah, he exercises quite a lot.
Yes. Perhaps get him running on a treadmill, see if anything's changed there.
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it, do you think that when he does die, that his body's thrown back in time too? Like, for example, like if he's tensed out or something before his death, do you think it'd be the same, or...?
You can always test that too with
that
his
wouldn't
cooperation.
Make sense, would it?
Let's just make sure he's better mentally, and then propose these ideas of figuring out if we can maybe propose that we might try and get this away from him. We can see if we can get this done. We can cure it. We can propose that to him so he's more compliant. I don't think we can, but we can propose that we can.
The SCP Foundation is to cure and containing, not curing.
I know, but maybe that can help. Maybe that can help get him to comply a bit more if we're trying to figure out if there's a way to fix him.
So he can actually die.
Yeah, and to be fair, he did pose the question, and I think someone else posed the question as well, will he die when he is older? Or will he keep snapping back? Exactly. And honestly, just to be humane about it, I'd want to see if that's the case too, so we don't have to deal with because do you know how terrible that would be? We would be stuck in an infinite loop.
Yes. Yes. I might need to push his class up. That actually is...
That's quite... We could be stuck in an infinite loop and not know about it. Especially if he's old or very sick and cannot tell us.
Would it be an No, it wouldn't be that. could it? It's a bit hard to classify him, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll have to figure out exactly how this all works, and then maybe we can see from there if there's a way to terminate him safely.
True.
If it comes down to that.
Yes. I forgot to mention, with this whole conversation, Reggie is bound to come in about, well, I'd say any moment now. He wants to talk about the recent tests. I'm not exactly sure when he'll be here, but should be eventually.
Alright.
By the way, did you happen to find out who Raven is?
Well, I did see the nickname of Raven is a D-class subject.
Wonderful. Reggie? Rather not talkative today. He is here for the, the tests of yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Apologies.
Lots on your mind? Lots on
Yes.
ours, too. We keep thinking that maybe we should reclassify the SCP-5162. I keep forgetting. Is that it? Is that it?
That's actually it, yes. You got it this time.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I brought up the point that if he reaches an old age or gets sick and keeps repeatedly dying, we can't cure it, then we'll be stuck in an infinite time loop.
Yes. Also, the fact of him not being affected by 9-6 is a concern, I'd say.
True. Do you think 096 felt like it would cause like an infinite loop, or?
That there'd be no point in killing him because he'd still remember?
Yes, though I'm not saying that speaks for more of 096 or of the subject.
Again, more study has to be done.
Both are fair questions. But I'm assuming that test won't be put to the test.
We won't be
anytime
testing
soon.
that.
Yes.
But, Reggie, why exactly did you come here? You wanted to speak of something, yes?
Yes. I'm assuming Davis is very unresponsive.
Beforehand, he'd exercise and such, watch a movie here every now and then, shower, brush his teeth, make food, etc. Repeat. We've been
He hasn't moved
monitoring.
much.
Yes, he hasn't moved much at all in the past couple days. Only getting up to eat or, well, go in the toilet, but still.
Well, at least he's staying alive. To be fair, though, I'm assuming he's dealt with different deaths of varying pain. Starving's likely one of the higher ones.
I'm not even
Probably would
sure
like to
of the
avoid
starving
that.
ones. From what Dr. Katz has gathered, he has gone to war, and from what we can imagine from that, well...
Well, that could definitely bring a concern to what I was going to suggest.
What
What is
exactly
it
do
you'd
you
like to
have?
suggest?
Yes.
We know that 5162 at Davis is very angry most of the time, agitated. I was
Yes.
going to suggest letting him blow off some steam.
How so? Can't exactly let him just go out into war or whatever.
Correct. That's why I'm suggesting I go in there.
You want
And
to
what?
say again?
I feel like it is my obligation as the one in charge of 087 to make sure that people in charge or subjected to 087's symptoms should be able to live a normal life again. Many D-class that have gone there have experienced trauma the rest of their lives.
Yes, well, we've only ever sent the 3, well, I guess 5 now, if you include Raven and Davis. But still...
Well, Raven doesn't remember it, so
True.
to us we've only sent 4. Him being in the military complicates that plan slightly, but he deserves to blow off some steam.
He might kill you. You know this, yes?
Yes. Like he hasn't done it before, probably.
We don't exactly know.
Exactly.
So we have a code word prepared for him then?
Red Badger. Why not?
Red Bat.
Red Badger.
Alright.
He appears to be asleep right now. He might be waking up any moment, though. We've been monitoring his sleep. He's been getting less. That might also affect his patterns, or whatever he has.
It probably will, with my theory, so let's just... If it is my theory, if it's not, then it won't. But I'm really leaning into my theory a bit more.
We have no idea to really tell.
Then there's a likely chance he hasn't done it yet, if he's asking the same way. If he'd done it already, he might have been in a better mood.
True. Should we get someone on standby?
Just in case?
Yes.
I believe there should be a couple of guards roaming around.
Yeah. Very well then. If anything happens, I don't think he's going to beat you up too badly.
Do you
We'll
want
see.
a guard to just accompany you there? We should just watch from back here, or do you want us to be around just in
Watch
case?
from the cameras.
Alright.
If he believes someone's directly outside the door, he won't feel comfortable.
I suppose.
If that's
I'll
even
be
the
over
word.
here then.
Go on.
Hard finding a word for this situation.
You, God, could you accompany my friend here into the test chamber? It's only a human class. There's nothing too dangerous about him. Regular strength.
Nothing to worry about.
Luck. Do you think it's gonna end up badly?
Oh, this is completely unorthodox.
Of course. Maybe
So
it's
it
already
probably will.
happened. I don't know though.
If it has happened, then we're going to keep going as long as we need until Davis either gets bored or blows off enough steam.
True. True. Hey, did you just grab the guards? 1,000. 2 1,000. 3 1,000.
5162.
6,000. 7,000.
Davis.
Reggie.
Do you know the code word?
Code word?
Good. As you know, I was in charge of your last test, the SCP that you went into. I understand you're mad and everything involving the situation, which is why I have an offer.
I accept.
You have every right to beat my ass.
I accept.
You knew, didn't you?
Doesn't mean he does.
Fair enough.
How many times do you think we've had this conversation before, Reggie?
Not enough.
Yeah, true.
And it will keep happening until you're in a state of calm.
Oh, yeah, that would hurt. That one always hurts, though. And what the funny thing is, that idiot over there doesn't even know what's happening. He has his pistol ready and unlocked. It's by the way, the safety's off. You might want to turn it back on. Second I start doing anything, he usually shoots.
You do not shoot. Understood?
I'm not really planning to kill you, Reggie. Hell, I already
Exactly.
did it already. Just like, well, for you. Well, for me, about a minute ago.
Exactly. I figured you don't plan to kill me. I want you to relieve the anger that's inside. I feel obligated as the one that put you through that.
Reggie, you have no idea how many times I've had this conversation with you already.
Has it worked yet?
You think?
Then get started.
Nah. And I'm just getting bored. Now you want me to beat your ass? Let me guess, because you want to take on some responsibility for what you saw in the goddamn interview room.
Yes.
Well, let me tell you something, Reg. Happening there? Well, that might have been a week ago for now. It doesn't do anything, Reggie. Not even a little.
What can we do? Within our power.
There is nothing you can't do. Man, listen, I had the exact same talk with the fucking U.S. after I was dishonorably discharged. But still. Nothing. I've gone to psychiatrists, I've gone to therapy, I've done all this stupid shit. Nothing has ever worked. I still wake up in the middle of the night with... There's faces. And it's not even that stupid SCP. I have enough demons. Think seeing as another random face is gonna add much more to that fire? Maybe that's the difference between me and a bunch of random other D-class you send down there.
I don't know what my higher-ups see in you. You're a person above all else. Frankly, your powers mean jack shit to me.
Yeah?
You should be able to live a life of your own volition, not stuck here. And frankly, if my higher-ups heard that, I'd likely be fired, or turned into a D-class. But I don't care. Hell, already did this how many times?
Yeah.
You are a person the same as me. No matter what powers you have. If it's within my power, I want to help you cope. In some way.
I've done enough coping. Just get the fuck out of my cell.
Understood. Hope to speak to you again on better terms, Davis.
Fuck off. Fucking Red Badge or whatever the fuck that shit was. It comes up with these stupid code names. Wait. I need a shower. Smells disgusting. Did you say a week, by the way?
I believe so.
This is... I thought you said the theory was that you'd get... or someone would get deja vu. Though I guess it depends how far back it goes, doesn't it?
Knock knock.
Hello.
Reggie.
Hmm.
Well, there's... due to what we've just heard, it does confirm quite a few things for us, at least in some regards.
Yeah. It seems that it's not based off of his sleep schedule.
No, it probably is. But maybe it's only when he wakes up, or is about to wake up. That's just... It doesn't matter how many times he sleeps, it just is when he wakes up. Or perhaps, maybe it is right in its time, although I think we would have figured that out at some point.
You'd think, but things slip through our fingers.
Very true, very true. Are you alright, Reggie?
Yes, he didn't lay a finger on me. He was in a very calm tone.
Well, I hope this worked then.
We'll only hope.
He still wanted me to get the fuck out, were his words.
Yeah, I heard that.
So, yeah.
Some hostility.
He's toned down. I'd say that the week of me being attacked and him being shot, apparently, worked.
Great. So we can go on to humane testing, hopefully, and not do,
At least
Yes.
for a while.
Until the O5 pushes things again.
Yes. Speaking of humane testing, I did come up with some ideas. Well, we've already talked about sleep scheduling, so perhaps having him stay up for a day, maybe 2, would see how far back his abilities can really go, or if it is timed or not.
Alright, well, make sure nothing important is scheduled in those 2 days.
Of course.
Offering something in exchange could also be useful.
True, perhaps... for cooperation purposes, we might need to lie. Say something along the lines of perhaps curing it, because I doubt a man of his background really wants much else.
Well, here's my manner on that. If he thinks we're lying to him, he'd just kill us and then reset. Find a way to get in here, see if we're actually researching that, and find out if we're lying.
I can dummy up some reports to make it look like we actually are looking into it.
Of
That'd
course.
be the best option.
Even then, we haven't really checked his brain when he's asleep, have we?
We have not.
That's definitely along the humane side.
We'll probably try an MRI at some point.
Of course.
Or something. I wasn't exactly I'm not exactly a radiologist.
Not either, so we'll see what we
Many
can
of
do.
us, very few are.
Yes. I'll ask for a couple days of humane testing from upper researchers.
Right.
I use the term upper, but you know who.
I do. Have you explained it to her yet?
She'll learn soon. She just turned into a level 3 researcher.
That serves her congratulations.
Thank you very much. Really excited for it.
As you should be.
They've given us about a week of humane research, so that's good. After that, I think they might throw him to other SCP, so I'm not certain which ones. Or who.
I fear for who?
I fear for him. Mainly us.
Oh, absolutely. There's the Lizard and 035. Both would be increasingly bad.
Very. Though I guess the Lizard, for the most part, can only really kill, as long as he'd be stuck in a loop.
Yes, well, same goes for 035. He'd be able to tell us what 035's like on the inside. Which I'll admit would be interesting, but from what we know, it's just...
Maybe it's just more forest than anything else.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell it is.
035
035 is basically a room has a forest in it for the most part.
I
Oh.
believe you're mistaken. 035 is the mask.
Oh, there's too many SCPs nowadays. There's
I
almost
believe
5,000 of them. Hard to keep track of any of them.
I believe it's along the 3000s is the door.
Oh, yes. 353 something.
Yeah.
That's a mask.
Well,
It
regardless,
controls-
yeah, we
it's
can.
weird.
I don't know if we'd try
Too
that.
many. No, I'm not suggesting we try any of those by any means.
Of course.
You think working here for 20 years, you memorize these damn SCPs.
I don't blame you. There's a
That's
lot.
expecting you to memorize over 4,000. That's absurd.
I've been here for 40 years. I said 20 before, didn't I? 40 years.
That's still absurd.
Yes.
Since
Reggie,
some of them are very similar.
Reggie, I appreciate you being here, but we should probably get back to work. We'll
Yeah, we
talk
should
to
have to-
Davis later today about those tests.
Yeah, and we should plan them out now.
Absolutely. I'll leave you both to it. If you ever need anything, you know where to find me.
Of course, Reggie.
Have a pleasant evening.
Goodbye.
You as well.
I'll set up an appointment with the radiologist.
All right. I'll get other materials ready as well.
Very well. Oh, I am quite curious what is behind that blue key door, whatever it is. Might be a den. Maybe.